Hello everyone, welcome back to another review. Today we have Zane's Battlesuit Mech. So, two Zane mechs in one wave, except one is very different to the other. Comes with 3 figures, retails for $9.99, and overall, pretty nice set. So, starting off with the build, very simple. Feels a lot nicer compared to the J Mech. However, I think the J Mech just overall looked better. Obviously, less pieces going into different parts, and there's only 3 figures instead of 4, but still comes with 2 katanas. They've got these like leaf piece handle guards. The legs are very basic. The waist holds Zane's 2 shurikens, which I forgot to give him, but Zane has 2 shurikens in the set, and that's really it. The arms have this nice blue that Zane normally likes to use, and these sort of like ice shoulder armor pieces. The interesting thing is, so we use the same cockpit piece. However, the actual like opening bit is completely brick built and it fits very nicely. However, the only problem I find with it is if we sit Zane in his battlesuit armor, that's what I'm going to call it, because that's what it is. It's armor at the end of the day. It doesn't close up properly, which I don't like. It just sort of sits there, and it doesn't look the greatest. However, the build isn't the main part of the set, it's the figures. So let's get into those. So, as always, start off with probably the more boring figure first. We've just got Wildfire, the same one we got all of last year, except without her shoulder armor. So, she's got very nice detailing, her logo on the back. I think that's WF in NINJAGO, but I could be wrong because I kind of can't read it that well. The cool thing about this figure is she comes with a prismatic blade. So these blades are very important to the story. They're a pearlescent white, which looks really nice. But yeah, that's really it for Wildfire. She's a very basic figure, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about her not changing. Hopefully she gets a new figure in the summer, because she does not get a new figure in the March wave either, because she does show up in the March wave. It's kind of weird. Next up, we have what people are calling Shirtless Zane, but could also be a damaged storm suit Zane. He uses the same legs as always. He uses his normal head when he has hair, so he's got the port on the back. But the interesting part about this figure is the torso, as this is a new version of Zane without any sort of like cover up over his actual body, which is very interesting, as we haven't seen this new body since Dragon's Rising started, because it seems to be some sort of new body. So I hope we see what actually happened to Zane. We've got his sort of core here, which is also on the mech. I did not mention that, but this core also gets represented in the bigger mech, which is very interesting. He's got these pipes with water or ice power, well, ice power or just water going through them as cooling, and that goes all throughout the torso, and it just looks really nice in my opinion. I really like this figure. Kind of random that we got it, but yeah, makes him exclusive to the set, does not show up in any other sets, and yeah, he's very cool. And then finally, probably the most interesting figure in the set, we've got Drix, which is a he, not a she. Big debacle with that. Drix is the master of Swarm, which is very cool. He comes with these 2 like sickles, which are very cool pieces. Again, I've said this in a few reviews, we're using a lot of these monkey kid handles for a lot of our villains and heroes sort of like weapons, and just a bit more in sets, which is always exciting to see. Actually, Zane's mech uses them as well in gold. But yeah, we've got the crystallized armor, I believe, in gunmetal gray as always. We've got this sort of like scaly design all throughout Drix's torso, as Swarm is like bugs and stuff, so he's kind of like an insect. This sort of insect face, scaly back of the head, and yeah, it comes with just the regular Sensei with straw hat, but yeah, very cool. So that was Zane's Battlesuit Mech. Very small set, very cheap set. Forbidden 5 exclusive figure. This figure does come out in March, but was exclusive. But yeah, very nice set. Like it a lot. Probably wouldn't recommend buying it unless you're specifically trying to buy on a tight budget. But yeah, very nice.